Welcome, friends, to your Pisces season class, all about the energy of Pisces. Let's get started today in Supta Baddha Kanasana. Come to lie on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch. And just begin to settle in here. Begin to connect with your body through your breath. Deep breath in through your nose. Even deeper breath out through your mouth. Take another breath like that. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. And seal your lips and begin breathing in and out through your nose. Engaging your Ujjayi Pranayama breath, breath of fire, as you begin to build heat, focus, and energy in your body to enliven your practice. Breath in through the nose. Breath out through your nose. Allow this deep, even breath to guide your practice today. Let it fill up your space. So we're going to be focusing on the energy of Pisces today. Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. And so it is a period or a spell of culmination and completion, of reflection on the last 12 months in order to learn and prepare for the next cycle. And Pisces energy is very dreamy. It's a water sign. It's connected with emotions. It's a good time to check in with your emotional body. It's also connected to the energy of Shavasana, our sacral chakra, which governs over our sacrum, our hips, our pelvic bowl, our reproductive organs, and is essential to our creativity, our connection with self. Svadhisthana in Sanskrit translates to one's own place. Take one more deep breath in here. Full breath out. Grab your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe take some circles to begin to awaken your lower back. Find some space in your hips. And then grab behind your thighs and rock and roll yourself up to tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Ground and center here first. Press the shoelace side of your toes down to the earth. Widen your fingers out and press into your palms to find strength in your shoulder blades. Lift your chin away from your chest and press the back of your neck towards the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, cow pose, soften your belly, lift your heart. Exhale, cat pose, press into your palms, round through your entire spine. One more like that. Inhale, cow pose, lift your heart through the gate of your arms. Exhale, cat pose, send your tailbone down towards the earth. Make your way back to your neutral spine in tabletop. We're going to take some hip and knee circles, or more like hip and outer thigh circles. So first, lift your right knee up off of the mats, and then send your heel up towards the sky. Now point your toes and lift your hearts. Inhale here. So you're going to find a cow chest. Yeah, beautiful. Gaze up. And then as you exhale, draw your right knee out to the right side of your space, kind of flatten it. Yeah, exactly. And then close it down like a book. While you do that, you can press into that more cow action. So let's try that again. Lift your knee, inhale, find Kind of like tiger pose, Bhagrasana, cow chest. Exhale, press into your palms, round as you lift, your knee up and in, and then lower it down. Take that a few more times on your own, following your own breath. Gorgeous. Yeah, you might find a little bit of restriction in your hips. Don't press it. Just do what feels natural in your body. Take one more cycle through and let's meet in tabletop pose, and we will work into the other side. So inhale, lift your left knee up, point your toes, cow chest, and then exhale, draw it around and down. Gorgeous. Remember to keep checking in with your breath, your body. And make your way back to your tabletop pose. Inhale, press into your palms, curl your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips to the back wall. And work into your first down dog of class by taking any movements that feel good to warm up your spine. Warm up the back of your legs. Find some openness in your calves and hamstrings by lifting up onto your tippy toes and then melting your heels down towards the earth. Maybe sway your hips. Call that wagging the dog. Press into your palms and spiral your forearms back towards the space behind you to open through your shoulder blades. Light the crown of your head towards your mat to find extension in your spine. Lift your belly up and in. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come into a wide-legged forward fold, top of your mat. Now sink your hips down to the mat. We're going to work into Malasana Pose to start off class here to open up our hips, connecting with Shavasana, Sacral Chakra energy. Press your palms to heart center. Press your elbows into the insides of your legs, your thighs, to open up through your hip flexors. Send your torso forward to press a little bit more space even into your inner thighs. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to work into we're going to take some forward folds and back into Malasana. So take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, plant your palms, lift your hips up to the sky. Take a moment here in your first forward fold to take movements that feel good. Press weight into your toes. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Soften through the muscles of your neck. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. Beautiful, friends. When you're ready, inhale back to Malasana. Sink your hips low. Press hands to heart center. Exhale, forward fold. Move like you're moving through honey. To lower your fingertips to the ground. Send your hips high. One more time. Inhale, Malasana Pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward folds. Or just toe heel your feet to center. Big toes touch. A little bit of space between your heels. And then slowly rise up to standing. Undulate through your spine like you're flowing through water. Slowly as you can. At the top, shrug your shoulders up, down, and back. One more like that. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears, and then dramatically ascend them back and down to open through your heart. And press your palms to center, partner them into the middle, and then send your backs of your thumbs to your sternum to connect with your heart space. Lift the crown of your head high, root down into all corners of your feet. You have the opportunity here to set an intention for your practice today. I offer up with Pisces energy the affirmation, I am creativity. I meet challenges with curiosity and playfulness. I'll say that again. I am creativity. I meet challenges with curiosity and playfulness. Crystallize this feeling, this intention in your mind's eye. First, exhale all of the air out. We're going to send it out together with a unified breath. Deep breath in, fill up your lungs. Open mouth, exhale, release. it out to the universe. Beautiful. Release your palms down to your sides. Blink your eyes open if you've closed them. Let's have a beautiful flow. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your fingertips high to the sky. Pause and breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs together to light up and firm through your outer hips. Squeeze your inner ribs together to strengthen through your entire core. Melt your shoulders down. Lift your chin away from your chest. Inhale. Exhale, curtsy side bend to the right. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Take a deep step back with your left foot. Yeah, straighten through your right leg, but soft bend in your knee to keep from hyperextending. If your top ribs have flared up, squeeze them back in. Yeah, to really feel the stretch through your side obliques. Inhale back to center. Release your hands, mountain pose. Exhale, curtsy side bend to the left. Take a deep step back with your right foot. Yeah, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Open up through your mid ribs to find more space and expansion in your side body. Soften your top shoulder. Inhale back to center, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Lift your elbow points up as you send your heart high. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive, or hands to heart center, release to the mats. Inhale, halfway lift. Press your finger pads to your shins or thighs. Breathe here. Drill your backs of your thighs towards the space behind you to strengthen through your legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Elongate the crown of your head towards the front of your mat and then hug your belly up and in. Inhale. Exhale, squat and curl. Drive your heels towards your glutes. Yeah, round through your entire spine. Soften your forehead down towards your knees. Yeah, curl up as tight as you can. Maybe you take a balance challenge by hugging your knees in or place your spider fingers down on the mats. Amazing. Inhale to high plank pose. Plant your palms and step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward, lower down, mid plank, elbows pinned into your sides. Beautiful control. Inhale, upward facing dog. Send your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips back. Take a breath in. And a breath out. We'll flow through breath to movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Find length through your spine. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, root to rise, reach high. Exhale, curtsy side bend to the right. Step back, find space in your side. Inhale, back to center, proud mountain pose. Exhale, curtsy side bend to the left. Inhale, back to center, Tadasana. Exhale, baby back bend. Find space in your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl, round. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your hips back. Breath in and breath out. We're going to move into our sun B friends just 2 times through with our sun A today. Inhale, reach your right toes to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, softly step your foot through with control, like think knee to nose, beautiful. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana, come up onto your back toes, stack your front knee over your front ankle, breathe. So you spiral your back thigh up and out to lift your, that hip forward in space. Yeah, I saw that adjustment, Allison. Traction your right knee towards the pinky toe side of your right foot to continue to open through your hips. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane. Big move here. Press weight into your front foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Sink your hips low and reach your fingertips back with courage. Beautiful. Lift your belly up and in, and then sink your hips a little bit lower. Yes. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left knee lifts up to hip height. Pause and breathe. Send your left hip down to square with the mat. Yes, square both hips with the mat, even level. Flex your left toes. Soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, figure four, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, flex your toes. Press your left knee down towards the mat, hug your belly up and in, yeah, to continue to keep control and strength. Press into your palms to open through your heart space. Inhale, back up to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent plane, slowly like you're moving through honey. Yeah. Light your heart forward as you step your left foot back. Amazing. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, arms to a T. Yeah, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe here. Press weight down into the knife edge of your back foot. Lift your hip points up towards your mid-ribs to fire up through your core. Energize your fingertips away from each other to make space in your front line. Nice. Inhale up, inhale rather. Exhale, extended side angle. Yeah, send your right fingertips forward and down. Reach your back arm high. Option to take a half wrap here by wrapping it around your low back, or just continue to light your fingertips up towards the sky. Spiral your top ribs up and out to find a little bit of a twist in this posture and open up through your front space. Inhale up to star pose, burst open toes out, fingertips high. And dance it out for a second because that always feels good in the hips. Yeah, work the kinks out. Nice, friends. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, arms to a T, slowly lower down with a flat back. Yeah, press weight into your toes. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Align your hips over your ankles. And then lower your chest down towards your quads. Yeah, breathe into this posture, into any areas of resistance. Just going to be here for another breath. Amazing, friends. Inhale to a halfway lift. Place your fingertips back down on the earth. Send the crown of your head forward. Exhale, lizard pose to the front. Turn into a low lunge position. Yeah, and then feet in two separate lanes. Stay up on your back and knee for lizard pose, or always option to drop down to your back knee for more of a runner's lunge. Option to stay up on your palms or maybe come down to your forearms to find a little bit of a deeper stretch in your hips. Wherever you are, again, continue to breathe. Hug your belly up and in to continue to provide strength. Take one more deep inhale here. Even deeper exhale. Send breath, send expansiveness to the rest of your body. Inhale to high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward, lower down, mid plank. Always an option to drop to your knees here. Inhale, upward facing dog, press into your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Inhale, reach your left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, and think knee to nose, and then drop your foot forward. Beautiful. Inhale, crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Lift your fingertips high, pause here and breathe. Yeah, soft bend in your back knee to lengthen through your tailbone. Melt your shoulders away from your ears and then lift your fingertips a little bit higher, palms slightly face the back wall to open through your front line. Inhale, exhale, chair plane. Again, slowly with control. Yes, step right foot to meet left. It's amazing. Squeeze your thighs together, drill your heels down, and then sink your booty a little bit lower. Nice. Inhale. Inhale up to one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts this time. Flex your toes. Lower your right hip to meet your left. Nice adjustment, Allison. Inhale. Exhale, figure four. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your toes. Hands at heart center. Slowly lower down with control. Amazing. Yeah, press down into your foot for stability. Lift your ears away from your shoulders to maintain length in your spine. Then sink your hips a little bit lower. Inhale up to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Slowly lower back. Amazing, friends. Inhale up to warrior two. Open up hips and heart to the right. Pause here and breathe. Press down into your heels and then magnetize them away from each other, like you have an opposite magnet between your heels, like you're going to rip the mat apart. And feel how that engages all the muscles of your legs. Yeah, lift your ears up away from your shoulders, light the crown of your head high, and then send your fingers in opposition from each other, the equal opposition that opens space through your body. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle, tick-tock your arms. Place the outside of your left arm to the inside of your left leg to open up through your torso a little bit more. Think float in your heart as you lift your top fingertips up towards the sky. Yeah, drive down through your back heel. Feel the long line of energy reaching from the earth all the way through the crown of your head. Nice. Inhale up to star pose, spring open, reach high. Dance it out for a second again here. Keep it even, keep it light, keep it dancy. Inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Arms to a T and then slowly lower down. Yeah, maybe take some different movements here or the same to balance it out, whatever feels best in your body today. But let it be creative, checking in with that sacral chakra energy. Maybe you do something a little bit different than you normally have in this posture. You can take twists, you can wrap your forearms around your calves and then lower your forehead to the mat. Nice choices, friends. I'm going to stay here for one more breath. Make your way back to your wide-legged forward fold. If you've taken a different option, inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms back down to the earth. Exhale, lizard pose to the front. Toe heel your left foot out towards the left corner of your mat. Stay up on your back toes, or always option to lower that back knee down again. Arm options are to plant your palms. This is a deep hip stretch right here. If you'd like to come down onto your forearms, if that feels good in your body and is accessible, you can also do that. You might sway your left knee out to the side, come onto the outside edge of that foot, again, to create more space in your hip flexors. Wherever you are, let's take one more deep breath together here. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale, send something out that no longer serves you. Inhale to a high plank, step your left foot back to meet your right. And exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Remember your options here. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your feet, lift your thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog, hug your belly up and in to send your hips back. Breath in, breath out. Let's flow breath to movement. Inhale, reach your right toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, heel first, then toes, drop it down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, chair plane, step up with control. Yes. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left knee lifts. Exhale, figure four, cross your ankle, lower down. Inhale, back to one-legged Tadasana. If you fall out, it's a-okay, friends. Keep moving. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, heart forward, fingertips back. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Exhale, extended side angle. Find space in your side body. Yes. Inhale, up to star pose. Burst open, reach high. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Sink it low. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lizard pose to the front. Beautiful. Inhale, high plank. Send your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Soft gaze forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze back. Inhale, reach your left toes to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, chair plane, heart forward. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right knee lifts, flex your toes. Exhale, figure four, press into your palms. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, crescent plane. Amazing. Inhale, warrior two, burst open, arms to a T. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale up to star pose, like you're flowing through water, Pisces energy. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, arms to a T, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, find extension through your spine. Exhale, lizard pose to the front. Nice. Inhale, high plank, step back, hug your belly up and in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a deep breath in, fill up with love and gratitude for your amazing body. Open mouth, exhale, send out some gratitude. Let's flow through breath to movement with a couple changes, friends. Inhale, reach your right toes to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Listen for the change, rather. Hands at heart center. There you go. Inhale, shift your chest forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Spiral your left elbow towards the outside of your right knee. Yeah, press your palms together to open through your heart space. Lift up onto your back toes, but keep a soft bend in your back knee so that you can open your hips a little bit more, rather firm from your hips and twist open through your heart space. Inhales, find length. Exhales, twist a little bit deeper. Maybe even gaze back for a little more balanced challenge. Take one more inhale here. Find more space. Exhale, twist and rinse. Inhale, gaze down at your front foot. Exhale, prayer twist. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Try to stay in your twist, but if you fall out, just get right back in. Yeah. Drill weight down into your heels to find stability, and then sink your hips a little bit lower. Nice. Elbow on the outside of your knee, or maybe it's to the center. Wherever you are, twist from your Manipura, your center, your torso. Lift your top ribs up to the sky. Take one more inhale, full inhale. One more full exhale, find more depth. Beautiful. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, left knee lifts, yeah, slowly from this position, reach high, lift your left leg up. Exhale, figure four, cross left ankle over right thigh, sink it low. We're going to take just another extra couple breaths here again in your figure four. So take any options that feel good for you to maybe work into this deeper, or just find a little bit more space, silence, stillness, focus. You can lower your palms down to the earth and then send your hips high to expand through your hamstrings and your calves. Maybe you even begin to work into flying pigeon by planting your palms at shoulder width distance. And then curling your left toes around your right arm. Yeah, beautiful. Finding that traction, that push-pull to help you create structure. And then maybe you even lift your left toe, or your right toes rather, up off of the mat. Wherever you are, friends, we're gonna meet back in figure four in 3, in 2, and 1. Figure four. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, crescent plane. Float your heart forward, step back. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Yes, exhale, extended side angle. Inhale up to star pose with exuberance, with joy. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale up to a halfway lift. Exhale, lizard pose. This time, do drop down on your back knee. You're going to take runner's lunge and then work into a twist. So bend your back knee, bend your left knee rather, point your toes to the sky. Then option to reach your right hand around and grab the outside of your foot or ankle. Yeah, for a little lizard or runner's lunge twist. Press into your left palm to stabilize. Soften both shoulders. Draw your left foot in. really open, find deep opening and stretch through your front hip. Take one more inhale. Exhale, make your way back to your runner's lunge. Inhale, high plank pose, step back. Exhale, chaturanga, or option to meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep, deep breath in. Even fuller exhale. We'll flow. The other side, inhale, reach your left toes to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge, lift your heart up, reach. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Swing your right elbow towards the outside of your left knee. Yeah, spiral your back thigh up and out to send that hip forward in space. Twist from your mid ribs. Open your top ribs to the sky as you lift your bottom ribs up off of your front thigh. Extend through the crown of your head. Lift your chin away from your shoulder. Amazing. Take one more full inhale. Find expansion. One more full exhale. Twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, gaze down at your front foot. Exhale, prayer twist. Yeah, step your right foot up to meet your left and then sink your hips back down. Continue to breathe deeply into areas of tightness. And drive your left knee forward, right knee back to square your hips to the front. Lift your belly up and in to fire up through your core. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Find your fullest expression. Inhale up to one-legged Tadasana. Right knee lifts this time. Yeah, exhale, figure four. Sink it low. Press into your palms. And same options on this side, friends. You might stay right here, strong and stable, heart center, or you might lower your palms down to the earth. Maybe bend and straighten through your standing leg to open up through the muscles of your quads. And maybe you work into flying pigeon, a little balance challenge. Make sure to curl your toes around the outside of your forearm, your tricep, in order to create strength and structure in your shoulder blades. Beautiful friends. I love the choices. So much strength. Make your way back to your figure four. We'll meet there in 3, in 2, and 1. Press your palms back together to touch. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, lift up. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Nice. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, up to star pose. Yes, exhale, wide-legged forward folds. Lower, melt the crown of your head down. Amazing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lizard pose. And again, come down to your runner's lunge, down to your back knee. Make sure your top foot is to the outside edge of your mat. And then option to stay right here or to come into that twist version again. Bend your right knee if you'd like to take that variation. And then wrap your left arm up and around. Grab for the outside of your right foot or ankle. Yeah, squeeze your calf towards your thigh to feel a deep stretch and expansion through the front of your right thigh and your hip flexor. Yeah, press down into your right palm to stabilize and then open your heart space to the left. One more inhale. Exhale back to your runner's lunge, plant both palms. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga Tadasana. Lower down, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, up dog, soft gaze forward. Exhale, down dog, soft gaze back. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, gaze forward, see your hands. Exhale, come into high plank pose. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Yeah, drive your heels back as you extend the crown of your head forward to maintain length in your spine. Lower your hips in line with your shoulders. Yeah, squeeze your biceps in as you spiral your triceps back to strengthen and through your shoulder blades. We're going to take some toe taps to open through our hips. So we're going to take out side to side toe taps. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, drive your right toes out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lift your left toes out. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Continue like that. Squeeze all your ribs in towards center to fire up through your entire core, including your obliques. Yeah, press into your palms. Continue to breathe. Light the crown of your head forward. Here for just another 4. Lower down to your knees in 3, in 2. Yes, you can. 1, drop down to your knees. Come to have a seat. Take a quick break. Take a sip of water. And then when you are ready, let's meet on our backs in lower all the way down to your backs. We're going to take figure 4, bridge lifts and sit-ups combo, belly up core. So when you are ready, meet down, lower down onto your mats, onto your back. Plant both feet on the mats and then cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Flex your toes to protect your knee joint, and then send your knee to the front of the space to open through your hips. Place your fingertips, or rather plant your palms down on the earth alongside you. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your hips up off of the earth for a modified bridge pose. Inhale, lower, and then exhale, do a sit-up. You can either extend your fingertips forward or place them behind, fingertips behind your head, but works better if your fingertips are long, yeah, for the bridge pose. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, lower your hips, exhale, lift your chest. Yeah, beautiful, you got it. Keep going like that at your own pace. Continue to flex your toes and press your knee away from you. Yeah, really feel that openness in your hips, especially your right hip flexor. Continue to breathe deeply. Follow your own breath. Yeah, squeeze your belly into your spine. Continue to fire up your core. Lift your chest up as high as you can on your sit-up. Really lift your shoulders up and off. Yes, beautiful. You're here for just another 4. Last 3, friends. You can do it. Last 2. And 1. Make your way back down. Squeeze both knees into your chest to reset your hips. Yeah, maybe rock back and forth on your low back a little bit. Give it some love. And then when you're ready, plant both feet back down on the mats and cross your left ankle over your right thigh this time. Drive your right knee, or left knee rather, away from you. Flex your left toes. Place your palms, or your arms rather, down alongside your body, palms face down. Yeah, same position here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your hips for bridge pose. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift your chest. Beautiful. Yeah, you got this. Keep going like that again at your own pace. Continue to follow your breath. Continue to believe in yourself, in your abilities, your strength. Yes, you can. This motion, this strengthening of our core is so important to our entire yoga practice. Not only does it strengthen our body, but it strengthens our mind. It allows us to really believe in ourselves, to know that we are so strong and we can do anything. Continue to breathe into any areas of tightness. Here for just another 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Amazing, friends. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then grab behind your thighs and rock and roll yourself up. And shift all the way through a chaturanga or meet in downward facing dog, yogi's choice. Yeah, you might rock yourself into a chaturanga and use the upward facing dog to stretch through your core muscles. That always feels amazing. Whatever choice you have made, let's meet in downward facing dog in 3, in 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Let's unify our breath again here. Seal your lips with a breath in. Breath out through your nose. Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, reach your right toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Spiral your knee across, to your left elbow. Hold here for a second. Lift it up a little bit higher. Yes, you can. Inhale, right toes high, rather three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Yeah, a little bit of an opposite motion there. Kind of twisting around. Take some circles with your knee, your ankles. Do what feels good. Maybe even come into a wild thing, a flip dog. When you are ready, inhale, reach your right toes to the sky. And exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent moon, drop your back knee down, uncurl your back toes, lift your fingertips up. Firm your outer hips in. Drive your left hip forward and send your right hip back. Press down into the big toe of your front foot to find a little bit more lift in your heart. And from there, you might sink your hips forward to find more space in your hips. Really opening up through our hips during this practice to activate and align our sacral chakra, our connection to our creativity, to our sensuality, to our joy. So much emotion gets locked into our hips. It can be uncomfortable to let it go, but so freeing when you do. Inhale to Chatakasana, or rather, baby back bend is really what it is. Cactus your arms, lift your heart up to the sky. Exhale to half splits. Swing your arms back, fingertips toward the back wall as you melt your heart forward over your front thigh. Flex your front toes, sink your hips back. Yeah, breathe into the back of your right leg. I know you're feeling some deep stretch there. Just know that it is completely normal to feel a little bit of panic sometimes in your yoga postures. You're really working out a lot of resistance, a lot of toxicity, a lot of blocked emotion. So just know if you're feeling that, it's totally normal. Just use your breath to regulate, to calm, to create space. Take one more deep inhale. Even fuller exhale. Sink a little bit lower. Inhale back to crescent moon. Lift your fingertips up. Exhale, low lunge. Come up on, plant your palms and come up onto your back knee. Yeah, inhale to standing L. Lift your back leg up. Exhale as you melt your chest down towards your front thigh. Flex your left toes. Yeah, this is a little bit different than standing splits. Drive your left heel toward the back wall rather than lifting it up to the sky. Square your hips to the mat, but soften your chest down. Release the muscles of your neck. Breathe into the space between your eyebrows. Okay, option, friends, to stay right here, and then I'll tell you what to do next. The other option is to take some switch kicks, working into the strength in our shoulders, preparing for handstand. So to take a switch kick, plant your palms firmly on the mat, shoulder width distance apart. Come up onto your tippy toes and bend deeply into your right knee. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, switch your legs out. Lift your right leg high yeah, and if you're not there, that's a-okay. Then you can stay in your standing L. Otherwise, take a few switch kicks, switching between your legs. Really press into your palms to strengthen through your shoulders. Soft gaze a few inches forward. Hug your belly up and in to create strength and fire from your belly. And then we're gonna meet in the opposite leg standing L. So if you've taken some hops, just land back on your left leg or meet us there. So come to plant your left foot on the earth, drive your right heel back. Gorgeous. Inhale. Exhale up to tree pose. Slowly lift up with control. Yeah, and then place your right foot on the inside of your left leg, either high on the thigh or maybe your calf. Just be careful to avoid your knee joint, that delicate joint. We don't want to press into that at all. Extend your right knee out to the side again to create openness in your hips. Lift your belly up and in. Squeeze your mid ribs together. Melt your shoulders down away from your ears. You might take hands at heart center or option to grow your branches. Wherever you are, find your focus, find your drishti. And this can be staring at a static point on the wall in front of you, or even finding focus into your third eye. Just energetically sending your gaze there draws your focus, your awareness inward. Continue to breathe. Find your fullest, most creative expression. Tap into that beautiful, artful energy that is your sacral chakra, the freedom of expression. And take one more inhale, fill up. Exhale, release your right foot down to the mat. Pedal out your feet a little bit. Get some blood flow back into your legs. And then inhale, mountain pose, lift high. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Float your heart up. Send your hips forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Take it easy, release down. Inhale, halfway lift. Send your tailbone back. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back. Amazing. Inhale, reach your left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left or right elbow rather. Twist it across. Lift as high as you can. Hold here for a second and then lift your knee a little bit higher. Yes, you can. Inhale, left toes to the sky. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Yeah. Melt your right heel down to the earth to expand through the back line of your leg. Stack your hips. Take any movements with your knee, with your ankle that feel good. When you're ready, yeah, option as well to take a flip dog on this side, wild thing, to open up a little bit of a baby back bend, open up through your hips more. When you're ready, inhale back to a three-legged dog. We'll meet there. Exhale, low lunge, step it through softly. Inhale, crescent moon, drop your back knee down, uncurl your back toes, lift your fingertips up. Yeah, stack your front knee over your front ankle. Magnetize your right hip forward as you draw your left hip back. Stack your shoulders over your hips, and you might sink your hips forward if that feels good. Inhale to a baby back bend, Tadasana. Lift your palms up to the sky. Exhale, half splits. Lower your chest down, plant your palms or your spider fingers. Option always to use blocks as well on your half splits. Remember, props are always a help. They're not anything to be ashamed of. It doesn't mean that your yoga practice is less than by any means. Flex your front toes, soften your chest down. And you might round through your back and let your forehead touch or graze towards your knee. Feel a deep stretch in your low back. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale back to crescent moon. Slowly lift up, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Plant both palms. Lift your back knee. Inhale up to standing L. Yeah, elevate your back heel high. Square your hips with the mat. Drive your right heel back. Flex your toes. And then sink your chest down towards your front thigh. And from here, again, option to take those switch kicks. Little kind of exercise or drill to work to strengthen shoulders and prepare for handstand if you're working towards that in your practice. Or take any other movements that feel good. Option always to take standing splits or anything else. Tap into your own expression. And when you are ready, let's meet back in the opposite leg, standing L. Yeah, right leg down, left heel up. And then inhale slowly up to tree pose for Sukhasana. Place your foot on the inside of your leg as you breathe. You might place your hands at heart center. Stack your hips over your ankle, your shoulders over your hips. If your top ribs are flaring out, squeeze them towards your hip tips rather, to keep a firmness and strength in your core. Continue to breathe. Again, allow this to be fun. Allow this to be an expression of you. Take any creative variation that you'd like. Maybe it's something different than you normally do. Draw your left knee out to the side. Press foot into leg, leg back into foot. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release your left foot to the mat. Yeah, maybe pedal out a little bit. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, baby back bend, reset. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, widen your feet out to hips width distance. Yeah, inhale, wide-legged chair. Sink your hips low, lift your fingertips up to the sky. Beautiful. Exhale, bear pose. Extend your fingertips forward, flat back, like a reaching chair. Yeah, widen your fingers out and then light your fingertips away from your tailbone. Beautiful. Now slowly lower your booty down onto the mat as slowly as you can with control. Yes, last little bit of core work. Almost last little bit of core work of class. Nice, amazing yogis. And come to sit cross-legged. We're going to take fire log pose to do a little bit more deep hip opening. So grab your left leg up, place the outside of your right leg rather, outside of your right leg into the crook of your left elbow, and then place your knee into the crook of your right elbow. You can interlace your hands and just work into your hip flexor a little bit here. Continue to create space in your outer thigh, your outer hip. And then when you're ready, release your foot down. Yeah, whichever leg you've taken, release that down to the top and create a square with your legs. Flex all of your toes. Yeah, parallel your shins to the front edge of your mat. Now, if your knee doesn't reach, if there's a big gap between your knee and your foot, you can place a block or other support between there. Wherever you are, you can stay upright and continue to breathe space in. You might lower your palms down to the mat, yeah, and melt your chest down over your shins. And check in with yourself here. Have you been able to find joy, and find joyful moments in your life? Do you allow yourself time for creativity, to make art for art's sake? Not for work, not for someone else, but just for you. And if not, how can you create more space for that? Oftentimes, joy follows this feeling of connection with inner self, of freedom of our soul, of a union with that creative expression that we each have. How can you tap a little bit more into that and create balance and harmony? in your sacral chakra, which is so connected with the energies of Pisces, the dreamer. Make your way slowly back up into seated, and then switch your legs out, whichever, and then do the same exercise on the other side. So whichever leg is next, so grab that in, cradle it between your arms. Yeah, and then softly sway back and forth to open up. Then when you are ready, lower that leg down on top. Make a square with your legs, flex all of your toes. And slowly walk your fingertips forward if that feels good in your body, or stay upright and continue to breathe into your hips. Wherever you are, continue to allow softness and space to infuse your body. And slowly begin to make your way back up to seated. And then uncross your legs. Extend your right leg long and place the sole of your left foot into the inside of your right leg to prepare for Janu Sukhasana. Inhale, lift your fingertips up to the sky, and then exhale, turn towards your bent knee. Yeah, inhale, lift up. Exhale, variation on Janu Sukhasana. Extend. You're actually going to extend towards your extended leg. Stack your shoulders, lift up through your ribs to find expansion. Yeah, so you're extending all of your fingertips towards your extended leg. Yeah, open your heart out to the side. Light the crown of your head forward. Breathe space into your top ribs. Might gaze out or maybe up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, plant your left palm down on the mat. Inhale up to Stargazer Pose. Press into your left shin. Yeah, lift your ribs up to the sky. Reach back. Exhale, release your booty back down. We'll take the other side. Extend your left leg long. Place your right foot into the inside. Flex your toes. Inhale, elevate your fingertips up. Exhale, turn towards your bent knee. Inhale, exhale, yeah, Janu Shirshasana variation. Lower your fingertips, your chest down, grab for the outside of your ankle, your foot, or maybe just place your hand on the inside of your left leg. Wherever you are, continue to spiral your top ribs open to the sky and soften your top shoulder down away from your ear. Inhale, slowly lift up. Exhale, plant your right palm. Inhale, Stargazer Pose. Lift your hips to the sky as you float your heart. Reach back. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Amazing. Make your way, or extend both legs long this time, rather, and your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down as slowly as you can. Yeah, curl your spine down to the mats. Plant your feet on the mats to prepare for bridge pose. Lengthen your fingertips down along, away from your chest. Inhale, bridge pose. Exhale, lift your hips. Yeah, and exhale, press into your heels to lift your hips a little bit further. Knees at hips width distance. Weight down into your forearms to lift your chest a little higher. Draw your chin away from your chest. Option to stay here in your bridge pose or take a one-legged bridge if that's feeling open to you and calling to you. Yeah, to do so, toe heel your left foot into center and then slowly lift your right toes up towards the sky. Extend your right leg. And lower it down and take the other side. Toe heel your right foot into center. With control, with flow, lift your left toes up. Extend your leg. Then lower it back down. Everyone take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. Come into Supta Kanasana. Soles of your feet together to touch. Let your knees fall out wide. Option to take supported Supta by placing a block or a support under either knee, if that is something that is calling to you today. Otherwise, soften your hips. Allow your knees to graze down towards the mat. Press your feet in to center. Maybe even reach for your feet. Lift your feet up towards your chest and give yourself a little foot massage. And Pisces is connected with the feet, are very generally underappreciated and overworked feet. So if you know you need a little bit of that love in your life today, you can take that option. And place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Allow yourself to connect again with that beautiful energy of creativity, sensuality, balanced emotions. Maybe make a commitment here to give yourself a little bit more of that love in your life moving forward off of your mat today. Draw your knees in towards center. Give yourself a squeeze. Draw your knees in tightly. And lift your forehead up to your knees. Take a deep, deep inhale, deepest of class. Fill up. Open mouth, exhale, final Shavasana. Extend your toes long. Release your arms out to your sides. Allow yourself to take up space. Soften your low back down to the mat. You feel your body melting down, connecting with the energy of the earth beneath you. As you breathe softness, flexibility, space into your body, allow yourself to drift. Allow yourself to soak up all the beautiful benefits of your practice today. Know that I will guide you out when it's time. Friends, if you feel called to stay in your final Shavasana today for longer, please do so. Have the time and space. If you'd like to move forward with the rest of your day, first begin by deepening your breath. Allow your breath to make its way into some movements. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes or sway your chin from ear to ear. Maybe shimmy your hips. On an inhale, take a long body stretch. Extend your fingertips overhead. Drive your toes out long. And open mouth, exhale. It takes something a little bit different than normal in class today. Extend your arms along next to you. Draw your heels together to touch. Flex your toes. Rather, keep your legs extended and just draw your heels towards each other. Yeah, beautiful. Flex your toes. Inhale for fish pose. Press into your elbows as you float your heart up to the sky. Yeah, loud opening through your front line of your neck, through your throat chakra. You lift your chin up, put little to no weight in the crown of your head, but allow it to melt down towards the earth. Just keep a lightness. Continue to press into your forearms to lift your heart a little bit higher. Inhale. So you open to curiosity, playfulness, and joy. Exhale, lower your chest down. Inhale, draw your knees in towards your chest. And exhale, roll to either side, supported fetal postures, using your bicep as a pillow. Take a moment here to check in one more time with your sacral chakra. How have you been connecting lately with your sensuality, with things that give you pleasure, things that are just for you? Whether it's art, dance, singing, cooking, anything that is playful, creative, and just for you. And if you haven't been giving yourself that love lately, how can you create more space for that? Slowly make your way up to seated, facing the front, just keeping your eyes closed if you can. Come into easy pose, Sukhasana. Let your knees fall out wide. Ground your hips down. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Lift the crown of your head high and press your hands into heart center. Draw the backs of your thumbs up to your third eye, placed between your eyebrows. Connection to spirit, to intuition, to our higher selves. May we move forward into the rest of our day, our week, our month, and even our year with a greater connection to our joy. Bowing forward, we seal in our practice today. Namaste. Thanks, friends. Thank you for joining us for Pisces Flow today. We'll see you again soon.